Hello, I'm Dr. Diane Webster, and this story is set on and around Hook Island in the beautiful Whitsunday group of islands in North Queensland, Australia, and it happened in 2000. It's called Escape from Crayfish Bay, Hook Island, the year 2000. It's 11 a.m, just off Crayfish Bay, Whitsunday Channel. The storm had really set in now. We are steadily paddling against the wind and the current down the east side of Hook Island. The waves on either side of us are the size of an average single-storey house. We're at sea level in the double touring kayak. I can't see any other boats in the channel apart from us. Normally when we're paddling in the Whitsunday Channel, there are a myriad of other boats, including large racing yachts and also the bareboat charter yachts of holidaymakers. But not today, not with this big storm. We heard the storm warning on the radio before we left Crayfish Bay. All craft were advised to get off the water. So why are we here? Why are we battling the wind, current and waves, alone in this tempest and risking our lives? We had run out of water. We started out on our lovely sea kayaking and camping holiday 5 days earlier from Airlie Beach. We assembled the double kayak on the beach and threw all our camping gear, food and water for 5 days inside the hulls of the kayak and set off. We had a glorious paddle out from Airlie and past the Mole group of islands and onto and around the top of Hook Island. The wind and waves were a bit crazy as soon as we left the calm seas between the mainland and the Whitsunday Islands and ventured out into the channel. But soon after we had passed the northern tip of Hook and down the other side, we were paddling into the sparkling clear waters of Crayfish Bay to make camp. 4 days at Crayfish Bay campsite were glorious. We had the entire area to ourselves, Len and I. Nothing but the sound of the birds and rustling wildlife and the smell of the native salt bush and sea. The weather was kind to us. Walking, relaxing, swimming, eating and sleeping filled our days and nights until we ran out of water. There is no fresh water available on Hook Island. You must bring with you all you need. We had read this on the Queensland Parks and Wildlife Information website. We had obviously not brought enough. We had to leave on the 5th day and paddle out of Crayfish Bay into the Whitsunday Channel, then down the east side of Hook Island all the way to the eco resort to get water, despite the storm. Under normal conditions, the paddle would probably take around 2 hours. But not today. I'm getting really tired now. We've been paddling for 3 hours and have made very little progress along the coast of Hook. I keep myself going by watching a tree on the island and seeing that it takes half an hour of paddling to get past it. It's very slow going in these shocking conditions, and we're paddling against both the strong wind and a mighty current. But I can see we are making very slow progress, inching down the east side of the uninhabited island. It's a national park, Hook Island, and the eco resort is very low key. There are a few makeshift buildings with a cafe, toilets and showers for the campsite and for the day trippers coming over for snorkeling from Hamilton Island. A huge wave breaks over us and we are soaked. We've got to keep the kayak upright. Even though we've practiced rolling it previously and evacuating upside down, I know I'm not good at it and I could easily drown if we capsize. We've got life jackets on and an EPIRB, emergency position indicating radio beacon. This is my lifeline, I'm thinking. If the kayak turns over and we end up in the water, I'm going to activate it and then help will come. I hope. 5 hours later, we are finally coming into the bay in front of the eco resort. I can see people in the shallows with snorkeling gear. It's stopped raining now and the sun has come out. I am so relieved we're going to make it into the beach. My fingers are white and I'm shivering as I get out of the kayak, which we've pulled up onto the sand. No one seems to notice us. They're all concerned with their own families and enjoying their day. It's a stark contrast to my hypothermia. I feel dreadful. "Where are the showers?" I ask a lady standing ankle deep in the water. "Over there," she points. "Are they hot?" I say, and she nods. I stagger towards the showers. My legs are very weak after sitting in the kayak for the last 5 hours. The hot water in the shower feels like a gift from heaven. I stand under it for 20 minutes as I gradually thaw out and start to feel more human. Now I just need a hot cup of tea inside me and I'll be fine. I had been through a very close call with my life. There were times during that 5-hour paddle through the high seas when we could have easily capsized, and if the EPIRB didn't work, we might have both drowned. It was such a contrast, having been through a near-death experience myself, observing the other tourists around us at the eco resort, just having an ordinary day. That's the end of the story. Thanks for listening. Go to my YouTube channel to hear more stories or read them in my latest novel, 4 Ways to Die at Riverside Towers, available from Amazon. Until next time, have a wonderful day and every day.